hello, all of you limp-wristed, lump-sucking, laminated, floor-licking, boot-licking parasites of the world. My name is Eliza motherfucking Pancakes, and today is another delightful edition of What's in the Bag. And you probably already know who's going to be in it if you watched the last episode. La Gensiana, la Gensiana, da la 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 la, la Gensiana, ole! Da 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 da.
Not even 1 minute into this, and you're already acting a full para. What the hell?
Hello, I'm welcoming you to this show. Like, I'm trying to make you feel accepted and welcome and, like, inclusive. You know, like back in Mexico, wherever you come from.
My apologies, mi amore. I thought you were being a racist shithead. My mistake.
Really, Gensiana, it's fine. You wouldn't believe how often people make that mistake.
I must ask, do you know the history behind the song you were singing? La Cucaracha is a traditional song and dance of my culture, and we take pride in displaying our heritage and dancing when this song is played.
Is it as important to your people as climbing a mountain every day to sell coffee to the Americans?
Coffee beans? That was Juan Valdez, and he's Colombian, not Mexican. Pinche gringa.
Okay, let's not get overexcited. No one really has enough time to sit here and listen about the history of your El Salvadorian culture, wherever the fuck you come from. Gensiana, you brought a beautiful, gorgeous, traditional bag from Russia. Let's take a deep dive and see what's in the bag, shall we?
Russia. That's not even the right continent, dumbass gringa bitch.
Now, this spicy little number is what got your ass sent home during the lip sync spectacular. In fact, I'm not making this up, Gensiana, because you even said yourself that the dress was too tight, it was ill-fitting, and it wasn't as, like, aerodynamic or flexible as you had thought. So why did you choose it to begin with, if I may ask?
I choose it because the color red symbolizes passion and vigor, and because normally it's easy to salsa dance in. That night, however, proved me wrong, and I lost.
Interesting. Now, normally, are you salsa dancing before a large crowd of eager guests just vying for your attention, throwing roses and popping champagne corks? Or are you called in after hours with a mop and a bucket to clean everything up and then earn $5, pesos?
I would clean your attitude, stuck-up American pendejo.
Really, Gensiana, I like this look. It's just a shame it didn't work for your favor in the lip sync spectacular, but them's the breaks, I guess. I really would wear this look just out and about anywhere. The shoes, I like the shoes. The dress. Of course, when you're out lip syncing, you don't want to wear too many accessories because they go flying and you lose them, and of course production steals it. I know how it goes because I used to be part of production. I would pocket things Queens dropped on the floor all the time. So let's take a break from talking about dresses for a minute and talk about like your overall performance on the show. Gensiana, for Snatch Game, you predictably chose Jennifer Lopez. Even though Latin Americans have a large, wider pool of available characters to choose from, as opposed to, like, say, Asian Americans who really only have the choice of doing Lucy Liu or, like, offensive Margaret Cho playing as her bitchy old mom or something. I mean, you could have literally been anybody. You could have been, like, Rosie Perez. You could have been, like, a prostitute in LA. You could have been like that one, the one girl on what was that show? On CSI, the one that they were, they made a big deal about her the whole episode.
I don't know, Shakira maybe?
Oh, now I remember. She wasn't really any major actress, but she did play like, I think she was, who was it? Oh, that's right, deceased prostitute number 7. That's right, you could have been that. Easily.
I'll have you know, Elisa, my acting credits extend very far back into the early days of Ciudad Enamorada.
Oh, the early days, huh? So now you're going to tell me you're like a 6,000-year-old Hispanic twink vampire and that you're really, really old, but you just put on airs that you're like young and dumb. I mean, you are dumb, but you aren't really young. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Because like, oh, I'm so old and all that. Also, it's Eliza, not Lisa. Jesus Christ. Like, you should be required to pass a proficiency test before even setting foot in this country. Anyway, moving on to this next dress. This dress is really interesting, Genciana, because you wore it twice. You wore it for the dress to Empress, and you also wore it at the finale. And I can't help but wonder why you would make such a faux pas. I mean, it's not really as bad as like Zoara wearing what Argyle Alexis wore for the finale, what she wore on the first episode, but she wore again for the finale, but it was a different Queen's look. It'd be one thing if you wore something similar to your first look as an homage, okay, but it just seems like either you didn't get the memo, you forgot, you're being lazy. Like, what on earth is going on with that?
It is no mistake. I choose that dress because I was supposed to wear a black version, but it never come in time. So I wore that one again with different hair and makeup.
Different makeup is debatable. The hair was definitely different. The earrings and accessories were exactly the same. The shoes were the same. The nails were the same. It was basically the same look, Genciana. A likely story in any case. So I have to know, please spill for me that spicy, delicious yerba mate tea for me and tell me what the deal is between you and Hibiscus, because honestly it seemed like one of you was bothered, but it really seemed like anytime she would breathe you would like go on the offensive. It was really weird and awkward.
It was definitely no one-sided. Hibiscus wanna try and claim a thing for herself and demand no one else can use it. I say no and do it anyway. That is when she get an issue with me.
Well, to be fair to Bambina, Vumbimbo, who both of you copied the look from, neither of you really like matched the template. For example, your arms are like hairy and you have a mustache, and Hibiscus is overcooked and her ass is too fat. I'm just telling it like it is, honey. Anyway, let's look at this last dress that you bought. This look here, I love this look. It's long and red and passionate. The gloves, everybody wears these fucking opera gloves with these finale dresses, but I give a pass because everything is so cunt with this look. I love it. The heart-shaped chrome necklace, the stockings, the heels. This look is fucking amazing, Genciana, and we didn't get to see it. And that really disappoints me, goddammit. And I just don't understand why you didn't, like, just wear this for the finale instead of a do-over of Dress to Impress. Because clearly, at that point, you already knew you weren't going to fucking win. So it's like, why not just wear this? And everybody would have been like, oh my god, here, just crown her, even though she's a loser.
I don't wear it simply because I don't feel like a winner. And besides, I want to keep some mystery alive for the next time people gonna see me.
I mean, I guess I can accept that as an answer, but like, it would have been so cunt for you to have worn that at the finale. That's like the best dress I've seen from all these eliminated losers so far, and you would have totally owned the finale. I'm not even joking. Morgan would have been like, oh my god, here, you win, and you would have gotten it. But yeah, let's keep some mystery alive, just like I have to throw on a mask and keep mystery alive and put a bag over Bob's head in the bedroom and pretend our marriage is alive. Anyway, we're running out of time, so do you have anything to say to your LAN network of 6 or 7 fans in Timbuktu before I close out the show?
Yeah, you may be a damas pera gringa, but you not as bad as they say. So maybe I call off that hit I make with mi tío in the cartel.
Oh, sweetie, you're probably not even going to be in the country long enough to make a phone call. You're not even forwarded to one call. You're clapped in irons, ushered onto a bus, then driven to the outskirts of the country. Oh, but bless your heart, sweetie. I hope to see you in some future projects, though, because you're really going to annoy the piss out of all the other queens. All right, then I'm going to go ahead and close out the show. Join me next week as I get together with my chosen California psychic, and we summon the ghost of Mary Kay Letourneau to ask her, was it worth it? And what all the latest teen gossip and drama is down in the underworld, because you know that's what her taste was. Am I right? Am I right?